Hey, it's Marys. I'm back again in the last cipher this time, with this video. So basically, I had the inspiration from Danko. Been watching him for a very long time, and so basically, he actually inspired me to do my own fights and make my own channel about fights too. And I've been doing this channel for a very long time. Like basically, I started in BC, but I'm still doing it when I'm here in Windsor, Ontario. But the thing is here, I love doing these videos. Like I love doing these. So basically, what I do, like for example, say if I take like Killer Croc and I put Killer Croc up against like Mr. Freeze, for example, or Two Face versus I don't know, like Reagan, or trying to think here, or like Indiana Jones versus Ethan Hunt for the new Mission Impossible movie, or Eve Macaro versus Adam West's Batman, or Doctor Fate versus Darth Vader, or David Contract Superman versus Metamorpho, or trying to think here, or Christian Bale's Batman versus General Kai, or trying to think what else, or Arbiter versus I don't know, like Yoda, for example. So let's get right to it. So the fights got here. The first one is I got Cortana versus Bowser. After that, I got George 052 from the Halo Reach game versus Spartan Locke from Halo 5. After that one, I got Noble 6 versus Cad Bane. Noble 6 is the main character you play as in Halo Reach. After that, I got the Omni Droid versus Bone Crusher from Transformers. After that was a three-way fight between Galactus from the new Fantastic Four movie versus Scarlet Witch, Gummy's Wooly Yang from the Niza movie. And the last fight is actually a weapon fight. It's the lightsaber versus the NG sword versus the Ravager. So, who wins these fights? We're gonna find out here. So, let's talk about Cortana first. So, Cortana, like I said about the weapon last time, Cortana is a hologram. So basically, you can't really physically punch her. But she is smart. But she does have kind of like the hacking telekinesis ability. But Bowser is probably physically strong. Like, Bowser is actually my favorite character in all of Mario. Bowser is surprisingly strong, but insanely tough. Even that fire breath can do some damage. But Bowser is just actually sending Mario flying in that Mario movie. But the thing with Cortana, like, Bowser cannot physically beat her. But Cortana can actually use different abilities to beat him. Like telekinesis, her smarts, all that. But I still think Cortana would win that fight. So the next one is George 052 versus Spartan Locke. So I've been playing a lot of Halo Reach, and I finally picked my top 3 favorite Halo games. For me, it goes Halo 4, Halo Reach, and Halo 3. The reason why I picked Halo 3 as my third favorite is because Halo 3 was the very first Halo I've actually ever played. So that's why it has a special spot in my heart, because it was the first one that I played. So, and I actually basically edit my video game characters. So I'm sticking with this for now on. My number one is Noble 6 Knuckles, Harley and the Weapon, Sonic, and my last one is Arbiter and Cortana. I'm sticking with that for now on. But I think between the two Spartans here, like George, I think that's how to pronounce his name in Halo Reach. George is surprisingly insanely strong. He's actually insanely tough, but he has that minigun thing too. So George 052 is surprisingly a good fighter. But the thing with Spartan Locke is he's a lot more like agile between the two. Like he's a great fighter and has a lot of big arsenal. But it's kind of hard and difficult. Sorry. It's kind of hard to beat something that's more clunkier, more durable out of the two. Like George is a lot more like clunkier between the two, but he does have that jetpack. So he does have a flying advantage over Spartan Locke here. So yeah, I think George 052 would win that fight. So the next one is my favorite video game character of all time. It's number 6, going against Cad Bane. And I'm not switching my favorite video game character of all time. I'm not doing that anymore. So number 6, my Halo Reach, is actually surprisingly skilled. Like he's actually insanely durable. But he does have like a lot of versatility in the fight. Like a lot of firearms here too. But Cad Bane, like he's definitely one of the most dangerous bounty hunters in Star Wars. But he's surprisingly a skilled fighter too. But he does have his rocket boots too. But I think between the two, I think Noble 6 is way stronger and tougher. Plus he does have the different like suit things. Like basically he has the drop shield, he has the sprinting, he has the like different stuff. And I think that gives him just way more advantage. Cool fight, but I think Noble 6 wins that fight. So the next one is the Omni Droid versus Bone Crusher. I think between the two, it's easily Bone Crusher here. Like Omni Droid from the first Incredibles movie, because I actually prefer the first one over the second one. Omni Droid is actually surprisingly tough. Like he's surprisingly strong, but it's very skilled when it comes to a fight. Like it took basically when Mr. Incredible was out of shape. Like he was able to take a lava bath, but it still kept on going. But Bone Crusher is just way more better in a fight. Like Bone Crusher is bigger, stronger, has a speed, but Bone Crusher is just way better. He's stronger, he's tougher, no way better fighter. Close fight, but I think Bone Crusher wins that fight. So the next fight, it's a 3-way fight. It's Galactus from the new Fantastic Four movie, against Scarlet Witch, against Wooly-Yang. So who wins this fight? So Galactus from the new Fantastic Four movie didn't really have a lot of showings though, but still, insanely powerful. Like he was able to basically, when I was ship, he was able to make a tsunami out of water when he just jumped onto the water. But he was actually able to knock over buildings. But he was basically overpowering all the Fantastic Four. Like just sending the thing into space and taking the Human Torch's firing point blank range. Didn't even flinch. Like Scarlet Witch is like a multiversal threat here. But I don't think she's actually beating Galactus in a fair fight, though. Like, Scarlet Witch is powerful. Like, she can fight against Dr. Strange and Wong at the exact same time. But about Wooly-Yang, though. Wooly-Yang from the Niza movie, Niza 2, he was, like, basically the main villain in that movie. Basically, he turned into this weird, legit Hulk tree. But he was actually surprisingly powerful with his magic. Like, he actually stopped people in frozen moves too. But I think between the two here, between the three, Galactus is just so big. I don't think Willie Yang can actually trap him in that whole tree thing. Plus, Galactus just has way better feats than Scarlet Witch and Willie Yang. So yeah, Galactus would win that fight. So the next one's an interesting, unique fight. It's actually a weapon fight. It's the lightsaber versus the energy sword versus the Ravager. Something between the three weapons here, the lightsabers are basically have the handle and they're basically pure energy. But they do have the striking power too. But the energy sword is actually pure energy. It does not have a handle. Well, has a handle in the middle, but still has some serious striking power. But the thing with the Ravager is basically it has that like spike thing in the end, so it can actually hurt other aliens. But it does have that like plasma, insane firepower. But I think between the three weapons, I gotta go with the Ravager. So if you like this video, like, subscribe. So bye for now.